You sure had to go to a lot of trouble to do that. Oh, to stand on all the books. Terezi, go get cane. You take your walking cane, which you use as a weapon, kind of like Earth Daredevil, who you've never heard of. You will use it to wallop enemies when you enter the medium. Like this. Wallop. Terezi, begin recruiting red team members. Oh god. Your nose begins scouring your chump roll through the saliva smears on your monitor for potential teammates, so you can start playing. No, not her. Nope, not her either. Definitely not that guy. Okay, how about this girl? You like to roleplay with her sometimes via chat. You pretend you're a member of the mysterious and noble Draconid race, while she does her own goofy thing. You don't have it in your heart to tell her that your chat RPing is meant facetiously. I mean, facetiously. Terezi, Troll AC. GC lands on your whelping stone and raps on your cave with her noble and elegant talon, and once with her mighty snout for good measure. AC saunters from her dark cave a little bit sleepy from the recent kill. AC uses one of her mouths to lick the fresh blood off her paws, and the other one to blow you a kiss. Oh! GC with a mighty whisk of her mighty tail plucks the kiss out of the air mightily. GC pockets the kiss in her enchanted rucksack for later, to do something magical, like make goblin wishes come true or something. Yes, AC finds this to be a most admirable use of her kiss. She thinks that goblin wishes need to come true too, just like any other kind of person's wishes. AC begs your pardon while she rips apart this tasty beast to prepare a meal for her cubs. GC eyes the beast hungrily and mightily. Uh-oh. GC eyes the cubs hungrily and mightily, especially mightily. Don't you dare. AC shouts, "Don't you dare!" indignantly. But it is too late. GC scoops up a plump cub with her glistening, majestic tail and flies off magically. The innocent cub is crying and crying and crying. AC says, "No!" and looks a bit crestfallen. AC gets a clever idea to slake the majestic dragon's mighty hunger. She prepares the lion's share of the slain armored collar bear for GC. GC's magnificent curiosity has been perked. Is it a bull collar bear? She asked that. AC pauses for a moment and nods knowingly with a couple of smug grins on her face. She confirms it is indeed the bulliest of bears. GC instantly loses interest in the puny cub and drops it to the ground far below. But as it happens, the really cute cub lands in a bush safe and sound. Whoo! GC's alarming and splendiferous girth settles over the succulent collar bear's steak. When she finishes the savory red meat, she lifts her proud, wise head and opens her great big mouth and speaks the ancient tongue of 1,000 wisdoms. She says, "Hey, do you want to play a game with me?" AC crinkles her nose and prepares for a really unprecedented marathon of baffling feline obstinacy. Hey, Dragonity suitor will make neither rhyme nor reason of her perplexing behavior for even an instant. Oh, her Dragonity suitor will make neither rhyme nor reason of her perplexed behavior for even an instant. No, that was a real question. Do you want to play a game? Oh, okay, if you mean a computer game, then yes, that sounds like fun. Okay, you can be on my team. Team? Well, who else is playing? I haven't decided yet. A whole bunch of us in 2 teams. Oh, well, it does sound like it will be a lot of fun, but I think I should get part of the mission first. Blah, that's so stupid. He's not the boss of you. I know, but still, I'm kind of scared of him, and I think perhaps it's best to just run it by him first, so there isn't a kerfuffle about it or anything. This is stupid, in such a terrible myriad of dumb ways. You shouldn't be afraid of anyone. You kill big animals with your bare hands. And in any case, he lives nowhere near you, so the whole thing is extra stupid. I know, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. I'll just mention it casually and it'll be fine. I'm sure then we can play in just a little bit. Ugh, fine. In the meantime, I will go round up some more people to play. Okay. Terezi, Troll TC. And then proceed to have the rest of this conversation that we already read. No luck in getting this guy to play with you right now either. I guess that leaves... Oh no, not Karkat. You were only going to ask him as a last resort. You wonder what he wants. You'll try avoid mentioning the game. Hopefully he hasn't caught wind of it yet. Terezi, deal with Karkat. Hey, Guess what? Big news. Like, holy shit, stop the presses. This is a humongous deal sort of news. Blech, what is it? You're not the red team leader. That's me. I'm the leader. It's been decided on an official basis. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to make a big stink about this and say, wah, I want to be the leader. What? No. I mean, you can, but it won't do any good because I am the leader, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry, that's all there is to evacuate through your protein chute on the matter. Well, it may surprise you to know that I don't give a crap who gets to be the leader, because unlike you, I actually have a fucking smidgen of maturity and self-respect. That's a lie. You're more of a melodrama spaz queen than me, and you know it. And this stuff you're saying is a pretend stunt. You're like a rocket-propelled spaz maggot spring-loaded up the ass of a psychedelic fucking freak-out weasel on idiot drugs. So let's not play make-believe games here. Leader. Me. Ugh, Karkat, I don't care. You can be the stupid leader. I just want to play the game. Okay, great. If it's any consolation, I've selected you to be my second in command. Really? Swoon. Fuck you. Offer rescinded. Okay, but seriously, I would have suggested you be the leader, but honestly, it comes with serious responsibilities, and I wasn't sure if you were up to it. How could you think that? I'm an incredible leader, with all kinds of prioritization and command skills. I'm gonna rock the cock off this wither vein, and the blue team will wish they'd never slid out of the mother grub's heinous, undulating asshole. So just give me the full briefing. What do you know? Okay, the thing you need to know is the leader starts out by running the client application, while I, the lonely second officer, connects to you with the server, while I remain generally in awe of your manly grandeur, and I sit at my computer doing menial chores in support of your heroic escapades, which honestly, I don't think you're ready for, but whatever. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was made for. Being in charge of adventure, running around and stuff, and fucking shit up like a goddamn hero with a ripper wasp in his jock. Let's get cracking here. Launch your server or whatever. I'll install the hero program. The client? Yeah. Okay, if you insist, far be it from me to stop you from being so dashing and courageous, and to be perfectly honest, a little bit handsome. Yes, exactly. Now you're making sense. This is the kind of thing that sane people say. Keep at it. There's hope for you yet. Okay, I'll try. Anything to get you to stop being such a baby. What's a baby? Oh, it's like a mythical little pink monkey. Something my Lucis dreams about. I thought you didn't have one. I don't. Yet. I'm not allowed to. Why not? Why have you never mentioned this anyway? Honestly, Trezzy, it sounds like more frothing loony block nonsense. If I ever did have one, it would mean the world was coming to an end. Oh, thank God you just said something normal. I was starting to worry back there. Whew, back in sane land. It's true. I don't completely understand it, but that's what it told me. We don't need to get you out of that. We need to get you out of that fucking tree and into a proper goddamn lawn ring. You've been stunted living up there by the whispers of the fucking bark gnomes or something. I think one of my neighbors was killed recently. Maybe you could live there. No way. Screw lawn rings. More like yawn rings. I love my tree, but you're welcome to visit sometime. It's especially nice in the third autumn. Okay, well, speaking of that, I should go downstairs and deal with the grumpy customer. It's gonna fondle Major Seed Flat, but hopefully it'll be quick. You can establish your connection and do your trivial sidekick stuff, I guess, in the meantime. Okay. A little later. Oh, Jesus Christ. Karkat. Durr. And everything is all colored up. Oh, Jesus Christ. This cannot be architecturally sound. After the Night of Blood's heroic arrival to the land of Pulse and Haze, you quickly crafted a new weapon. Home, smell you later. Plus some other cool stuff. Karkat, deal with Terezi. You can see me, alright? Tell me what's wrong with this picture. No, I can't see you, dumbass. Oh, yeah. Anyway, press your nose against your slobbery screen and tell me what's wrong with this picture. Ugh, smells pretty terrible. That's because you just took a hard drag of my load gaper, which for some reason I have discovered outside on this little island. You mean your toilet? Well, ooh la la, excuse my disdain for your blue-blooded vernacular. What color is your blood? Whoa, none of your business. Seriously, was it a serious question? Unbelievable. I will find out someday. What is with your obsession with colors? It's bad enough you waste all my hard-earned grist rambling my hive around like that. Not even in the direction of the fucking gate, but then you go and spend it on an ugly paint job? I killed a lot of imps for that grist. Karkat, please, don't pretend you didn't enjoy going around killing things, and that you wouldn't enjoy killing a whole lot more, prancing around with your little sickle being all adorable. Yeah, right. More like Adora bloodthirsty. I'm prancing around being that, okay? Anyway, this is awful. This is no way for a leader to be treated. Sorry, this is what you wanted. The leader is the first one in. This is what the leader is supposed to do. No, this is not anything except for what bullshit is. A leader shouldn't be at the mercy of the hive renovation whimsy of a psychotic blind girl. When do I get the chance to fuck up someone's hive? I should be the next one to connect to a client. No, you can't do that. You have to be the last one to connect to complete the chain. More lies. Think of it this way. I'm your server player, so priority has to be on me getting in the game before I get killed by meteors, in which case you'd be screwed in there. Then the next guy comes in, then the next, and you bring the last one in. Whoa, wait, what? Meteors? What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with meteors? Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to 44? 44? What? Apocalypse Risen. Sorry. No, of course not. Or T4. Twin Armageddons. Or Arachnid's Grip, I guess. Or Caligula's Aquarium? Really, there's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out. Why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double-talking assholes? I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I'll enter the game. So, see ya. A little while ago. Oh boy. Desecrate. You're not sure why you just did that, really? There'll probably turn out to be a reason. There's a reason for everything. Understanding this lets you be reckless, whoever you are. A little while later, somewhere else entirely. Rubbish from the land dwellers. Makes you sick, whoever you are. And later still. We return to the land of pulse and hay so that we can rewind a bit, before all that paint got slopped on your hive and before that mysterious hole was made. Man, how'd that hole get made? It was when Carcat ran TA's cursed till death program and his computer blew up. That's what happened. We'll see this happen later. It'll be startling and unexpected, so be surprised. Carcat, deal with the crabby customer. You go downstairs and confront your custodian, which is another term for a frightening beast known as the Lusus Naturae. Your Lusus has looked after you ever since you were very young, in lieu of any biological parents, whom you have never known. No young troll ever knows his or her blood parents, nor could such a lineage ever be accurately traced. Adult trolls supply their genetic material to the filial pails carried by the Imperial drones, and offer to the monstrous mother grub deep underground in the brooding caverns. She then combines all the genetic material into one diabolical incestuous slurry, and lays hundreds of thousands of eggs at once. The eggs hatch into young larval trolls, which wriggle about to locate a cozy stalactite from which to spin their cocoons. After they pupate, the young troll with his or her newfound limbs undergoes a series of dangerous trials. If they survive, they are chosen by a member of the diverse and terrifying subterranean monster population native to Alternia. This creature becomes the troll's Lusus, and together they surface and choose a location to build a hive. The building process is facilitated by carpenter droids left on the planet to cater to the young, but only for building. They're on their own otherwise. The vast majority of adult trolls are off-planet, serving some role in the forces of ongoing Imperial conquest, besieging other star systems in the name of Alternian glory. The culture and civilization on the homeworld is maintained almost entirely by the young. Boy, trolls sure are weird. Music? Oh, darn it. This'll do. You leap into the domestic fray in an attempt to mollify your nannying aggressor. After a lot of kicking and fussing and gnashing of teeth and carapace, you just pull out a few chilled roe cubes from the fridge to settle the beast down. Trolls and their custodians have a peculiar arrangement of codependence. The Lusus behaves as a lifelong bodyguard, caretaker, and visceral sort of mentor, while the young troll must learn to function as sort of a zookeeper. We decide to agree this conflict is not big enough to deal to warrant a detailed examination of the action, or an embedded musical accompaniment. We also agree that while that would have been pretty sweet, we're also in kind of a hurry here, but if it were to be accompanied by something audible, it would probably sound something like this. We decide to listen to that track, close our eyes, and imagine what might have been. Wow, that was awesome. Anyway, moving on. In fact, we are in such a hurry, you could almost say we need to get moving on the double. Yeah. There's this pretty cool dude, okay? Some people seem to think he's cool. Sometimes. He guesses they're right. I mean, maybe, if they say so. Actually, you know what? They are right. This guy's dynamite lit in a box of hot shit. Screw the haters. Anyway, he's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes when they're not moping around or nursing migraines or whatever. A cool dude like this probably has a really cool name. Or at least a name that doesn't completely fucking suck. Like, at least not the kind of name that belongs to someone you just want to perpetually wail on. Maybe just a name that makes you cringe a little. But you guess that you can deal with it if you've got to. It's just a guy's name. It's not like it really matters. Who cares? But he probably wouldn't just tell you that if you asked. He'd be way too moody for that. In fact, this guy probably thinks you've got some attitude and probably doesn't want a damn thing to do with you. You could always try to guess his name, but instead of that, here's a better idea. Why don't you just fuck off and go to hell? Here, name this kooky broad instead. Okay, what's her name? Wait, Jesus, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, looks like we're gonna go back to the other guy. Alright, hang on. It appears this cool and moody dude had a change of heart. He feels pretty bad about flying off the handle like that, as if shit wanted nothing to do with the handle. Shit would like to reconcile with the handle, perhaps seek marital counseling with the handle. So what's his name gonna be? Your name is Solix Captor. You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes. All of them. You're the unchallenged authority on apiculture networking, and though all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, you feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason, during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation, in logic and in life. Your mutant mind is hounded by the psychic screams of the imminently deceased. Your visions foretell of the planet's looming annihilation, and yet unlike the typically sightless prophets of doom, you are gifted with vision twofold. For now. You have developed a new game, adapted via code parsed from the runes and glyphs in an ancient underground temple. You believe this game to be the salvation of your race, though you are not sure how yet. To ensure success, you will distribute the game to 2 teams of friends, a red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your troll tag is Twin Armageddons, and you tend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do? Solix, equip throwing stars to Strife Specipus. Why would you do that? A high-level psionic has no use for any particular Specipus allocation. Solix, fling stars Specipus word. You make short work of the Specipus, and, oh god, one of your B-house mainframes. The silicone was sliced clean through by your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code. Solix, taste honey. No, you do not under any circumstances eat the mind honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate this honey for your Lucis. It helps him not be such a complete idiot all the time. Merely most of the time, instead. Solix, calm those bees down. Snap. Nap time. Solix, get to work at computer. You're always up to your nook in the newest and hottest games. It's hard to walk around the place without squishing them. Whenever that happens, you're screwed, and you have to grow a new one from scratch, or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no night for games. Well, okay, it is, but just one game in particular, and this game is no joking matter. It is Delirious Bug Nasty. Solix, recruit team leader. TV, do you want to be leader of the teams? You mean for your game to save the world? Yeah. Okay, I pick the red team. Okay, I didn't say anything about a red team or even that there were 2 teams, but fine. Obviously, you were going to set up a red team and a blue team. Come on. You don't know what I'm going to do. Stop being as though you can read my mind. It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being generally savvy and pretty decent at other stuff. But that's why I'm picking you and not some other fucking schlub from Idiot Row. Solix, please. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors, even though you type in yucky mustard, which is kind of weird. Maybe there's more to me than you think. Maybe I'm not the 2-trick hoofbeast you want to make me out as. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing a rest for a change and not make it so it's like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those two stupid colors. It's amazing how much everybody fucking hates them. Maybe red and blue aren't that great, and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought about that? Maybe I'm more of an aubergine guy. Plus whatever that putrid color is you type with. What is that, turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey. Maybe your new name for that color is Summer Shithead Mist. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with the red and blue, so maybe you should suck on it. Maybe. Maybe is a stupid word. Maybe that's the big maybe we should all ponder tonight over some hot shut the hell up tea. So, you think I'm savvy? Yeah, I think so. Pick out whoever you want for the red team and I'll lead the blue team. I'll send you the downloads soon. Talk to you later. Wait, maybe you should tell me more about the game first. How exactly are we saving the world? I don't know yet. I just know that I just know what I've seen in my visions. And the world will end and our whole race dies, and this is how we save it. And AA can back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it. I'm not doubting you. I think you are right. Mostly. Mostly? What does that mean? Well, when you talk about how you're going to die, too. I am going to die. I mean, we all are, but especially me. I'm going to get my ass served to me twofold, double the service. Like two dudes on Double Butler Island. Getting worked over by Siamese twins Mathus. And before I die, I'm going to go blind like you. It has to happen like that. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for being a true prophet of doom in order for the visions to be correct. That has to happen, and the universe will make sure it will. It's kind of like how a prophet earns its stripes by being blind, like how an angel earns its wings. What's an angel? Some terrible mythical demon with these awful feathery wings? Yikes. Paradox Space uses them to usher in the end. How does it know what angel to use? Huh? So, yeah, we will all die, but most especially me. End of story. But don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with sort of the way you are about yourself? What do you mean? How you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't? Maybe that is clouding your vision. Okay, that's just some personal, private emotional issues, and I'm dealing with that. And honestly, I'd appreciate you not always throwing that in my face every goddamn opportunity you get. Like, this is a big circus act to you, and that is your special clown pie. See? God, so sensitive. Seriously, talk to AA. She'll corroborate everything. You and she are pretty tight, aren't you? I'm not feeling anymore. She used to be a lot more fun, but now talking to her, I don't know. It just somehow always makes me sad. Okay, well tonight's not about that. About fun. This is serious. Deliriously so. We are in Smurious Stain City. Screw you and your shit stains. I'll have a fucking blast and you can't stop me. Blue team scum. Oh shit. It's on Thucka. Duke. That was completely meaningless. What was the point? Whoever you are. Solix, deal with Apocalypse Arisen. Did you set up the teams? Still working on it, but yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon, and I guess leaving this dimension, that is what happens, right? Yeah. So I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here. I don't know about that. Oh, will you at least be able to leave the voices behind? I don't know about that either. Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you till you die? Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things. Even our inevitable failure. Though it will briefly masquerade as victory. Wow, fuck, that was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Dorothy was right. You're such a drag to talk to these days. She was right about a lot of things. Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I'm so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me your spooky conundrums tonight. You're kind of pissing me off. But you like to talk to me. This is a fact, not a question. They told me. Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay a message for them. Tell them to go haunt my huge creaking bone bulge. Why do you like to talk to me? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we're supposed to save the world together? I also talk to you because, in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain the cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was your joke. Here, type ha. Ha. Now type it again. Ha. There you go. You are now officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet. Solix, I would actually like it if you were happy. Okay. Thank you for saying so. You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot. Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything. Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once. Why don't you ask Carcat? He's way angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine? I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny, and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure. A failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical. If you think we're going to fail, why wouldn't you get mad about that? At the voice that's sending you down this blind alley the whole time. They never lied, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though. And I have to be totally honest, though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission. This game will not save the world. The fuck? And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately, it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than of our salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and orchestrators of the great undoing. I don't want to play anymore then. You will, though. Fuck that, just watch. This shit is dusted. Check me all out. All dusting it like Saucy fucking made. It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Solix. Who cares? I'm yanking the grub tube on this over-punctured bitch. I'm telling Red Team Leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as Blue Team Leader, too. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours solo, be my guest. You were never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter. Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic, too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice, it would make your head spin like a dervish in a fucking blender. So get off your high hoof beast. I'm coming up. Huh? Up where? Hello? Solix. Abort. Hey, change your plans. We aren't playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time. I'm not the leader anymore. Carcat is. He is? Nah, he threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader. Okay, that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk to him about it. What's going on? Nothing. This game sucks and it's a full crap. Sorry about all this. Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. Hey, guess who the red team leader is? It's me. I'm the leader. Your plan to cripple your rival team has utterly failed. I know, she told me. I don't care. The game's bad news. It will cause the end of the world, not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing. Writing your shitty code or whatever. So pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Terezi and I have already established a connection, and we are making great progress here. We're a great team, and I'm a fantastic leader. We'll beat this game in no time, while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax. Oh, God, no, you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing. You should, too. Amazing. You're either really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect. Or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship canceled. There, it's official. Bye-bye, friendship. Like you haven't said that like a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you even bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes, and being ugly and horrible in every way, and having stupid little nubby horns. To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is a hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel like a tiny bit less loathsome. Oh no, more childish burns. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker. Period. Nah, it's all clear now. You were a fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff. You just say, oh, Carcat will never understand what I wrote is bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted, bucko. These viruses here, I bet they don't do anything at all. Wait, KK, I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would even happen. Might even improve my computer's performance. No, don't. How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code, which is a meaningless thing to do with code anyway? What does it even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not sneak some bad clip art into the files too, and pretend that's code? God, don't run that. I'm being serious. What would happen? I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just please don't. Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak. It will auto-run when it finishes, and now I have to go attend to something outside because Terezi is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops, forget I said that. It was privileged information. You're the dumbest grub fucker on this planet, I swear. Later, douchebag. KK, do not run that code. Hello? Carcinogenesis' computer has exploded. Oh my god. You were highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion. Karkat and his friends and everyone they would ever meet thereafter would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Solix's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every Trolls Lucis would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with the dead Lucis, each prior to entering the medium. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototyping as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily.